On the news this morning, over 600,000 Indians were vaccinated against COVID-19. 2023 general elections, Archbishop Ibesin says Christians are not second-class citizens. Suspected terrorist attack convoy of AIG of Police Zone 12. 600,000 electric heaters sold in Germany amidst fear of energy crisis. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has flagged off the first round of the 2022 Maternal, Newborn and Child Health Week, NMCH Week in Anambra State. Governor Soludo flagged off the exercise at the Primary Health Center, Akweze, Anoche local government area. Correspondent David Okwasila reports that flag off resides the Anambra State Primary Health Care Development Agency confirmed that 643,658 in the Anambra have been fully vaccinated against the COVID-19. His report.
This was the mood at the Primary Health Center, Akweze, as members of the Royal Cabinet of the community welcomed the governor and his entourage, including the Executive Secretary, Anambra Primary Health Care Development Agency, Dr. Choma Ezenyimolo, and representatives of the National Primary Health Care Development Agency for the flag-off of the MNCH Week. The MNCH Week, which happens twice a year, is aimed towards improving the health status of Nigerian women and children by increasing coverage of key maternal, newborn and child health interventions. The interventions, which are given free of charge, include nutrition screening, vitamin A, birth registration, family planning, distribution of long-lasting insecticidal treated nets, deworming, antenatal care, routine immunization to children between ages 0 to 5, yellow fever vaccination, HIV counseling and testing services, among others. Represented by the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Obidike, Governor Soludo said the state government, in line with its vision for a disruptive change in the health sector, hopes that the week will help to reduce maternal and child mortality and increase health education. The governor advised caregivers to avail themselves the opportunity provided by the MNCH Week to make sure that their children receive these interventions, while charging pregnant women and women of childbearing age to visit the health facilities to access health care services.
Healthcare guide in charge, and also the governor, Professor Charles Soludo, all like in the Akweze, for a lot of things on there within Akweze. So can I call the governor Ayaka? This week, my vitamin A, my immunization, my antenatal, very, very essential. Our primary health care area, the PACI there, on our law, on our law, because I'm a and the Haman Abuna, all na Mungaya, Bamba, 2 or 3 times. So, only the Mega by in with the Atlanta, with all.
Speaking earlier, the Executive Secretary, Anambra State Primary Health Care Development Agency, Dr. Ezenyimolo, explained that all the commodities for the exercise have been distributed to all the primary health care centers across the state to ensure full implementation of the week. Dr. Ezenyimolo, while updating the gathering on the vaccination against COVID-19, said that with the success registered in the state in the prevention of the disease, there was need to maintain all the COVID-19 prevention protocols, which are also strategic in the prevention of monkeypox virus currently in circulation globally, and announced that the state will roll out the Scales 3.0 strategy for the COVID-19 mass vaccination beginning on Monday, August 8, 2022.
Health center, the states and the local governments if enter was on the table. Health center, folate, folic acid, Kiwemo.
The flag-off ceremony was also attended by the Director, Primary Health Care and North Local Government Health Authority, Lady Theresa Onyekwelo. High points of the ceremony were the symbolic immunization of children and demonstration of proper hand-washing techniques by Governor Soludo, accompanied by Dr. Ezenye Mololo. From Akweze, in our North Local Government area, I am David Okwaso reporting for ABS News.
The Anglican Archbishop of the province of Niger, Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim, has reacted to the Muslim ticket of the All Progressives Congress APC, saying that Christians should not be treated as second-hand citizens by being ignored by a major political party ahead of the 2023 general elections. The presidential flag bearer of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Senator Bola Tinubu, a Muslim, picked former Governor Kashim Shettima, another Muslim, as his running mate. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzo Okoye has details.
Archbishop Ibezim, who was speaking to the press in Oka ahead of his 60th birthday and Episcopal anniversary celebrations, opined that if Nigeria will succeed, the plurality of the Nigerian society should not be neglected, and regretted that the choice to fly a Muslim ticket is a clear indication that some persons are bent on turning the Christians to second-class citizens. He said, considering contemporary issues and the antecedents of the country, that a Christian-Muslim ticket should be prioritized by the electorate to achieve social harmony in the country. Archbishop Ibezim, who is also the Bishop of the Diocese of Oka, used the occasion to request that Governor Chukwuma Soludo to swing into action and come up with modalities to make Oka a true capital city. Earlier, the Archbishop Ibezim described his life as a journey of faith and God's grace, soul winning, evangelism, and commitment to youth empowerment through education and vocational training, as well as improvements of the health sector. He especially appreciated the former primate of the Church of Nigeria, the late Most Reverend Adetiloye, the Archbishop of Enugu Diocese, Most Reverend Emmanuel Chukwuma, and his predecessor and former Dean, Church of Nigeria, Most Reverend Maxwell Anikwenwa, for their support and encouragement through his 12 years of episcopacy.
It's important that Christians should have a say in government. We are not second-class citizens. And by the time you start treating Christians as second-class citizens, you are finished yourself. So I am looking at a Christian-Muslim leadership. That is, Christians should be on top, Muslims should be the second person. That is what I'm looking at.
In Oka, from Emir's house, Oka, Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
The Office of the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Chido Obidegu, is filled to brim with staff of the establishment who converged to join in his birthday celebration. This is the first time Sir Chido is celebrating his birthday as the Managing Director, following his recent appointment to man the helm of affairs of the establishment. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
Amidst cheers and conviviality, the staff prayed and made their birthday wishes to the Managing Director. Speaking, the Director, News and Current Affairs Department of the ABS, Mr. Gabe Obaleze, prayed God to bless Sir Chido with long life and as well give him the wisdom to pilot the affairs of ABS.
I wish him the happiest of birthdays. I pray that the God Almighty will continue to bless him, that this culture he has just planted in this place will continue to germinate and grow, and he will reap the multiple benefits of having planted this conviviality in the ABS. As he marks his birthday, God will continue to bless him and give him the wisdom to pilot the affairs of this place, and also give him our listening ears, so that when he speaks and we listen.
The Vice President, Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union, Southeast Zone, Prince Emeka Kalu, who is also a staff of the station, described the managing director as a man of the people and the custodian of talk services, adding that his appointment in ABS will bring more light to the establishment.
Cloud today shoots its transfiguring rays from the blue sky. The beauty of talk service provision in foot here in Anambra Broadcasting Service. Yes, because for the first time we have a man who is a grassroots person. For you to be a champion, you must have starlets around you that will make your star shine.
Responding, Sashido said he was happy to celebrate this year's birthday with the ABS staff and implored them to join hands with him to achieve Governor Chukwuma Soludo's vision of a prosperous and livable homeland.
I feel elated. I actually feel delighted, especially with the camaraderie that I'm seeing. Having not spent up to 2 months here as MD of ABS. Well, it looks like almost everybody here appears, to be, warming up to me as if we've been working together for over a year or two. So I really feel loved. I can feel the warmth. The warmth, fills the entire room. So I'm happy.
Nalvia Empowerment Foundation has marked yet another successful outreach after rolling out gift items to the vulnerable at Amici, New South Council area. Nalvia Empowerment Foundation is a non-governmental organization that caters for the less privileged members of the society. We have details from our studio.
The foundation looks out mainly for widows and fatherless children. Speaking during the outreach, the convener and founder of the foundation, Mrs. Winnie Okafor, through the manager and organizer, Pastor Hope Onaka, highlighted some of the missions of the foundation, which include empowering the widows with certain amounts of money to establish themselves, to cater for their immediate family, paying of school fees for the fatherless children in primary and secondary schools, as well as payment of external exam fees, and organizing spiritual prayer sessions for the spiritual upliftment of the people. Mrs. Okafor stressed that the foundation has so far paid school fees for over 100 students in both public and private secondary schools and has also paid for WAEC and NECO fees for over 13 students in their current academic session. She emphasized that the foundation does not just provide monetary assistance to fatherless, but also monitor their academic performance and help them improve. The event featured medical examination of minor health challenges and administration of drugs to the widows, diagnosis and treatment of high blood pressure, diabetes, blood sugar level, among others. Sharing of food items and other valuables were the high points of the event.
Mark his birthday celebration, Chief Christopher Ndobisi has empowered about 35 persons from his community, Umuawolo and neighboring towns. The beneficiaries received the various items such as hairdressing equipment, bakery equipment, aluminium construction equipment, wood cutting machine, welder tools, sewing machines, among others. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha completes the story.
Earlier in a holy mass to mark the celebration, the parish priest of St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Umuawolo, Reverend Father Benjamin Odeka, thanked the benefactor for always using his resources in serving God and humanity through scholarships and other interventions, and called on youths to prepare themselves for the future through education, diligence, and the acquisition of necessary skills, reminding them that there is dignity in labor. Reverend Father Odeka, who doubles as the chairman of High Chief Christopher Ndubisi Foundation, Foundation noted that the foundation has the aim of ensuring equitable and judicious distribution of the founder's resources to the needy and deserving beneficiaries, adding that there are measures put in place to ensure that the beneficiaries put the items to good use.
The empowerment, first and foremost, is said to encourage them to go to school. But for those who cannot go to school and have learned trade, there are people that are being empowered. This is to alleviate poverty. Instead of for the youth to stay idle, instead of them to get involved in scamming, Bet Naija and the likes. We said no. Let this be a stepping stone and make it possible for them to get reasonably employed so that they can take care of their families and in turn empower others.
Father of the celebrant, Chief John Ndubisi, and his aide, Mr. Patrick Ezewudo, who explained that the gesture has been ongoing, called on the beneficiaries, including those with overseas scholarship, to put all they have received to positive use. Some of the beneficiaries, including Mr. Chinonso Eke, John Paul Ahele, and Ms. Shinaza Eke, said items received will help them improve their living standards and prayed God to sustain his blessings on Chief Ndubisi.
It's a very good handwork. It's something that I love doing. I love it a lot, so I learned it and I studied it very well. I practice it and I'm perfect in it, so it will go a long way in helping my future. Today I can be boasting that I have something. I'm boastful that I have something of my own, something that I can use for future purpose, something that will make me someone bigger ahead. So I'm really happy.
Members of Catholic Youth Organization of Nigeria, CYON, St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Umuawolo, were on ground to entertain guests with cultural music. From Umuawolo in Awka South local government area, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
Still on the breakfast news this morning, suspected terrorists have attacked the convoy of the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 12, with headquarters in Bauchi, Mr. Audu Madaki, injuring him and killing one of his police guards. Although the reports are still sketchy, as of the time of filing this report, it was learned that the AIG was on his way to Abuja from Bauchi when the suspected terrorists ambushed and attacked him. The incident was said to have happened between Bade and Jagindi area in Kaduna State. A source at the Zone 12 headquarters told the reporters that AIG Audu Madaki was shot at and injured during the attack while his orderly was shot dead. The AIG is said to be receiving treatment at an undisclosed hospital while security has been beefed up around the zone. The Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike, says the state government will continue to explore all possible avenues to improve the health indices of the state. Dr. Obidike made this known when he received the head Rotarian Action Group, Professor Peter Nune, from Austria in the state. Health correspondent Chibuzo Okoye completes the story.
According to Commissioner Obidike, Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration is poised to partner with individuals and groups, both locally and internationally, to improve the health indices of the state, as well as enhance service delivery. Dr. Obidike maintained that Anambra State government will partner the Rotary International to ensure that healthcare services, especially in the areas of mother and child health, is improving and sustained.
We definitely believe that we have ways to benefit in terms of area of maternal to child health. In the Ministry of Health, we have actually tried to improve services, especially on maternal child health. That's why 3 weeks ago we did maternal maternity review. Maternal maternity review, the first done in the state for a long time. So definitely we also exchange some experience on how health service provision is done over there and improve on our own to on area that needs to be improved and domesticate some things that need to be domesticated.
An executive director at the Anambra State Investment Promotion and Protection Agency, ANSIPA, Mrs. Uju Manafanwume, said that the partnership with the Rotary International will benefit the state immensely.
So I got to understand that we need to improve our health facility in this state. So that's why we brought him here. He actually arrived in Nigeria yesterday and then came into Anambra today. So we are going to tour some of the facilities we have, the hospitals, primary health care and general hospitals, so that they will see where the areas of intervention they can help us in Anambra State. And we hope for bigger picture by the time we get the Austrian government involved with Anambra State government, we'll get a better intervention.
For Professor Peter Nuna, Rotary assists people and governments around the world in many areas, especially in family planning, malaria prevention and treatment, among others, and assured that he will visit some of the state's medical facilities to ascertain their level of operations so as to know how to help.
Rotary International always supports things concerning all the health issues, and first of all, I will get an first impression how the situation of the health situation is here in Anambra State. We want to support not only the government, but we want to support the people living here in Anambra State, because they need the help of Rotary in the field of family planning, in the field of, for example, malaria. Yeah, it's also a great issue. And let's see, and hopefully Rotary International will support not only the government but also the people here living in Anambra State. I'm very happy to be there and here.
Some of the facilities visited by Commissioner Obidika and his visitor were Amanuka General Hospital, Amanuka Primary Health Center, all in Oka North Local Government Area, Enugu General Hospital in Njiko Council Area, as well as Okuzu Comprehensive Health Center in Oyi Local Government Area in Oka. This is Chibuzo Koye for ABS News.
And on the foreign scene, sales of electric heaters have soared as Germans prepare for a possible energy crisis this winter. According to market research firm GfK, some 600,000 heaters were sold in Germany in the first 6 months of 2022, a 35% increase from the same period last year. Germany is heavily reliant on Russian energy imports, and Gazprom repeated reductions of gas deliveries have raised fears that Russia may cut up supplies to try to gain political leverage over Europe, which has imposed wide-ranging sanctions against Russia over the war in Ukraine. Ademola Lookman has arrived in Italy ahead of his permanent transfer to Serie A club Atalanta. Lookman is expected to undergo medicals, with the official announcement to be made afterwards. Atalanta has reached an agreement with RB Leipzig for a fee of around £15 million for the winger. Lookman spent last season alone at Premier League club Leicester City. The Foxes opted not to sign him on a permanent contract, despite the Nigerian international making a big impact at the King Power. Remember that you can follow news and program on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS TV Oka. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points again. Over 600,000 in the Anambra have been vaccinated against the COVID-19. 2023 general election, Archbishop Ibezim has said Christians are not second-class citizens. Suspected terrorists have attacked convoy of AIG of police on 12. And we also told you that 600,000 electric heaters have been sold in Germany amid fear of energy crisis. Here's the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the tax ahead. And that's it on the news this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good morning.